Welcome to the Kind K Show. Here's where we speak up on it. We Backyard Freedom Friday. This day we're gonna cut loose a little bit. We researched uh, a lady who has an interesting way of we'll discuss it when we return.
Oh, that your body in Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it.
All right, we back.
Hey,
What's up, my peoples? How y'all doing today?
all good, all good.
Yes. For all y'all who don't
Hey,
know, now you know.
hey, this jingle right here,
Yes, sir.
this for Tiger Woods.
What
That's for
what
LT.
what happened? What happened with Tiger Woods today?
Go ahead and
Was it
tell.
today or was it yesterday? What happened?
Oh, this is
Today.
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 This is today.
This
So
afternoon.
apparently Tiger Woods flipped over in his car again. Now the first now before we fully kick him in the nuts, the first initial reports came out that he hit another car and that he was drunk. Since then, they kind of rescinded back the DUI because they never did a test. What what the officer was saying was, now follow this. This man. So they said there was no car involved. Thank God, because it was only one way going. But the officer said that when he got out of the car, which flipped over, that Tiger
Hmm.
Woods was a little wobbly getting out the car. Who the fuck wouldn't be wobbly after you got out of the car that's tumbled, right?
I mean, tumbled.
That yes, that's tumbled. So
And ended up on its side.
on his side. So he should be feeling that way. If he wasn't feeling that way, then I would think he was on cocaine. Because cocaine is a hell of a drug. Uh, so they say. Uh, but so he is right now in jail. What time is it now? It is almost 7 o'clock. He should be out by now because I think the hold was for 8 hours. So he should be out. He didn't admit to anything, which was good. So and the bad part about all of this, because we kind of talked about it earlier, is did somebody maybe cut the boy's brake line? He is
They're getting after it. They're getting after it.
yeah, he is doing a hokey pokey with Donald Trump's ex daughter-in-law.
Right.
So you
So
just
what you
don't.
saying? What you saying, TMP? He can possibly receive some type of pardon or something? Is that what
Oh,
you leading up to?
once he fully kissed the ring, he gonna get a pardon.
And he gonna kiss the ring.
He gonna kiss the ring. And he's taken a lot of meds. He's had a lot of back injuries, the Achilles, the knee, the back, all of that. And stop taking. Come on, you guys. Come on.
You know, my thing is this. He tumbled down the damn hill over here, out here in Palos Verdes. Tumbled the car out there right by his house out there. Tiger, you are a billionaire. Get a fucking driver.
Get a driver, buddy. Get a driver.
Please stop driving these cars, dude. And if you had been drinking at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, if you indulged in an early happy hour, I'm all good with that. But again, Uber is for rich people too. You can you can call somebody to bring you home, bro.
Uber does
You
not
ain't got to keep
discriminate.
doing this, man. You done flipped over two cars now, and man, you can
Now,
don't
now,
kill yourself.
now, Auntie, you've
Or
not
nobody else.
been on that highway in Palos Verdes.
It's
He
kind
is
of
a
windy.
very
It's kind of
he's
windy.
a very lucky, blessed person to be alive from that.
Yeah.
Because I've been on that road several times, and your brakes can go out on you very easy going down a hill.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
It's not only a hill; it's a windy hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's
it's kind of
very
windy. Hmm.
yeah, he got away
But
with that.
you're annoyed when we used to go up to visit Larkin in Chino Hills. And if
Yeah.
Larkin wasn't driving, I
Yeah.
wasn't.
It's just like
Listen, Lynn drove us up there twice.
yeah, it's just like those
Once we
hills.
came down in the dark, I told him, "Oh, you'll never get me to come in this car with you again in the dark." He had to leave when it was light.
Yeah.
But
I
he
know.
is a Tiger is a cat, so he got 9 lives. So this is about the third one.
Yeah,
So
man.
Okay, well, hey, well, get well soon, Tiger. Uh,
that's for you.
Yeah.
uh, go. How does that? How does say?
Hopefully he's not.
Go Tiger. That's something. I
Go
don't know.
Tiger.
Go Tiger.
He gonna go keep it up.
Oh man. Okay, so look here. Anything else happening to? It's always something, boy. But anything else happening that you want to get?
Always something.
Somebody
It's
always.
always something, man.
Oh well,
Um.
I'll leave it on that one.
All right. Okay. So um, now let me get you on this screen right here. Let me see real fast. This was the
Don't sound
I
like
was watching this show with Brandy Harvey. She got her own little podcast called Vault Empowers, and she was interviewing this lady named Kenya K. Stevens. Kenya K. Stevens, this is her right here. She had a show on TLC called Seeking Brother and Husband. I'm sure some people might have seen this show,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where she has multiple husbands. So we've always heard of husbands having multiple wives, especially on other continents, right? They have, you know,
Yep.
Africans have multiple wives, but in
As
this,
many as you can afford.
as many as you can afford, right? But in this particular instance, she has multiple husbands, and also her husbands have multiple partners as well. So there are what you call polyamorous. Polyamorous. That's when each partner can have equal share of other outside relationships. She calls it panarchy. This is what she calls it.
I
So this
call
is
it tourism.
used to understand sustainability. Well, you can read it for yourself, right? So it's on the screen. So um, it's not a patriarchy, which is men having the power over the women and in a relationship, or matriarchy, which is the woman being empowered. But she said this is equal, um, equal choice for both persons to have a relationship with outside partners. And
And
to
with
her,
her.
it's not just, from what my understanding is, she's saying it's not about a sex thing, right? Even though she's saying that in the interview she talks about how different partners attract a certain part of her. Like one person attracts her is her mind. Like, I guess she called it her crown or whatever aspect. What was that, Auntie? That she used the choice of words she used? Crown something.
Her shaka.
Crown shocker. There we go. Crown shocker. She's got a crown shocker. She's got a womb shocker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where
Mm-hmm.
for that part, right? So she knows she's experienced being able to be touched or hugged by a man and having a, what she say, complete orgasm by
Mm-hmm.
just touching this man. So she couldn't stop thinking about this man. This man was on her mind in her sleep,
In her
and
sleep.
in her sleep. So some people would consider that, maybe you just got a, you got another. That's another type of whole different type of discussion. But
You got leaky faucet.
yeah, but
you're gonna have a
but to
real leaky.
her,
You
but
have
to
to
her,
have
she's saying that it was okay for when her husband was having, thoughts and stuff and what about, bringing other females to the relationship. But once she started talking about, well, maybe, that might be okay, but I want to do it first. And then because she was the more inferior in the relationship, that she went first, right? She
Oh,
went
you
first.
know what? I heard that wrong. I thought she said the one that was the weaker one would go
Well,
first.
here, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Which,
which was her.
which is her, right? That's what she's saying. That's
Oh,
why she went
okay.
first. Yeah, that's why she went first. And as far as exploring outward and finding another partner,
Yeah.
And this happened 4 years into their marriage, right? Where they would start experiencing these, these somewhat problems, and I said, and her thing is that Western civilization has been conditioned, right? Um, um, Mainly by through biblical um, aspect to be monogamous in a relationship with one another. But she's saying human beings are not monogamous creatures, species, right? Because we have all have multiple partners at some time in our life. That proves that we are not a monogamous species, right? She's saying that ducks and geese are monogamous. The
Quack,
people
quack.
the monogamous species are the ones that only mate with each other during the time of when they're in heat or so,
Right. When the female is in heat.
ovulating or whatever, and or they live up in or these particular animals live up in trees or in burrows down in the ground, and when their partner dies, then their sex drive dies as well. That's just what she said a monogamous species is, but human beings aren't monogamous creatures. What you say to that? Whoever want to take it first, go, let's have it.
Well, I know I'm gonna be the only one, so I'm gonna take up for her.
Okay.
So all you ladies out there that always mad because I be giving y'all a hard time, I'm on your side on this. Uh, she has not done nothing no different than what men have done, white men especially. They've done this since slavery days. They had their wife in the front house, they had their 3 or 4 in the barn, and probably have 2 more in the next town over. Remember, there was no cars and telephones back then. So by the time you found out your man was cheating on you, it was 3 years later. So, I mean, is it because she's a black woman that people are on her? Because again, white men been doing this. This ain't new. This is nothing new. They've been doing this forever. So
I don't think it's because of her color if she was a white woman.
I think
Yeah.
white women
Yeah.
would get 10% more away with it than black women would.
I don't think so.
I don't think
No.
so. No.
No. No. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna base that. I can't say
No.
that. I can.
Especially the way she approaches it.
Yeah.
Like she's the dominant one. Like the when she was talking about how the young one came towards her, and we're not even having sex yet. You're still being filtered out. And I told you I wanted to be with you because you spoke to my crown chakra, which is the way
Her
she
brain. Yeah. It's where you stimulated her mind. Yeah. Her
right.
mind stimulated.
And then if you look up that word chakra, it's like the energies that go through your spine or whatever, and different colors and this and that. Baby, let me tell you something. Talking about the different colors and and what her chakra and different. That's the devil. That's how I feel about it. When I say that, you got all these emotions going through you. Sybil, who are you today? I'm gonna need to know who I'm waking up to today.
Hmm.
Right.
There's too many personalities in one person. I ain't got time to wake up walking on. You think some of the men ain't walking on eggshells day by day? And she talking
Absolutely.
about she about to move out of the country and they can come and visit her. She gonna have 7 other husbands over in that country, and if they okay with that, that's them. But don't keep telling people y'all doing it wrong because you're animalistic. First of all, I ain't no animal. And that's why
Hmm.
folks be calling us monkeys and tigers and wild beings because of foolishness like that.
Hmm.
Right. What you do, and it's, she can say what she wants. It's about 2 things for her: money and sex. Because that's what it all came down to.
I agree.
Baby oil and
I
spatulas. Hey,
agree.
let's go.
Hey, look. So so
Baby
So
what?
oil.
she
So
was
what
talking
you?
about,
Okay. So look. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for a little bit. Like Tim took that side of the thing, but I'm saying she says that marriages today are 70 to 75% in failure, and divorce ends in divorce today, and the other percent either in adultery or some type of some type of dishonesty, I should say. To whereas because her thing is this. This is what she's saying. I'm just tell you this is how she put it. She says that you men and women aren't completely 100% honest with each other in their relationships. Like you can go to work. You know, we've heard this term before. This is my work husband, or this is my
Hmm.
work wife, right?
Right.
And this or when you go to school, or if you study in a group or whatever, this is my work or my study husband or my study wife or whatever. We even get it in the gym. Sometimes we work out with other female. Hey, this is my gym husband or just my gym. So she's saying that you couldn't come home to your spouse and tell them and let them know who your work husband or your work wife was, or even suggest that you were even remotely attractive to this person at all. And if you did, it's gonna be some kind of issue or some kind of problem if you were, because in today's relationship, you seem to think that one person can fulfill all your needs, which is, she's saying, impossible. One person cannot fulfill all your needs all the time in a spirit of a spirit of time. Like maybe it might be initially like when you first got together, but over 10, 15, 20 years, she's saying this is impossible for us being who we are to be straight monogamous with one another and not have outside feelings for someone else, and maybe not even react on it or possibly reacting on it. So what do you say to that?
No.
I say, I say this. For one, I googled those percentages because um, I think hers are wrong. Um, so it broke it down this way. Roughly 43% of first marriages end in divorce. 60% of second marriages end in divorce, and 73 of third marriages end in divorce. So she went straight for the third one. She went straight for the highest one that she could get, and she throws that one out there as her barometer. This chick gets bored. She gets bored with one person, so she need a few. She needs another one. Any what she has structurally done is picked out multiple men and made one perfect one out of all of them.
Like weird science.
I'm gonna go here for
But
this.
you say that, Troy, but that's what she kept going back to. The science. The
The
science.
science.
The
Now,
science.
now on top of that, she is not a scientist.
She is not a scientist. Where does she get her scientific facts from?
Kiss my ass with that. All your science facts are they valid? Nobody's. I mean, of course, the girl on the podcast wasn't gonna question her because she's boosting ratings. But for her to say, um, humans are not made to be monogamous, you're just making an excuse for doing what you want to do.
For doing what you want to do.
I'm sorry, Dorothy, you are a minister here. What is the seventh commandment?
Do you think I know that off the top of my head?
All right, I
Because
look.
do not commit adultery.
That's the one. There you go. So,
You know what?
so
She'll shy away from the old commandments. But
absolutely.
the Old Testament, in the New Testament, it says, be loyal to your one wife. I'm paraphrasing. To your own wife.
You're
To
right.
your own husband. Not to your own husband and your concubine and your side piece. Because you know what? Unless she has a trust, if she die tomorrow, the one she legally married to on paper gonna walk
Yeah,
away with
he's
everything.
taking it all. He's taking it all.
Everything.
And I just look at it as um, she's doing what she wants to do, right? She's convinced. She's convinced these. She just got a bunch of open relationships,
That's what she has, a bunch of
and if
open
that's
relationships.
and if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. And you ain't got to justify that to none of us. do you, and don't tell anybody else that the way that they're doing it is wrong. Because I guarantee you, all your men ain't happy with your
They
ass.
not. They couldn't be, because you know what? Well, she sounds like back in the Old Testament when he had, I can't think of who it was, Queen Esther's husband, when she had to be summoned to come into him. She want these dudes to be summoned to come into her. She want to go to other I need my own. I got my own room, and now she want her own place now. And they could come over, if I feel like being bothered. Like what?
She
But
called.
and how is that? What are you saying to your kids?
Ooh, ooh wee.
Because she says she don't want her daughters to be in just a monogamous
She, she,
relationship.
she's structuring a cult.
She's structuring the code. You
She's
can say what
structuring
you
a
want.
That's what it's
That
gonna end up being. If everybody that she solicits and gets on board with this way of thinking and this way of life, they're gonna have a compound.
What was the name she used? The word she kept using?
No,
Chocolate?
Her shock.
chakra. Now,
her
now
chakra.
Right,
It's Chakra. Chakra.
her daughter actually has a platform, and she's leading the well, I don't know what you want to call it, leading whatever the way to this new way of life. She wants people to start to at least. She says she don't understand why more women won't get on board and think in this way, because what's happening is your needs and all the things that you feel, you're not being honest. You know what I'm saying? You're not being honest with yourself, right? She's saying because one man is not going to be able to fulfill or sustain all your needs for the entirety of your relationship.
So
And
this is
so,
my
her,
thing.
so no,
How needy are you?
What
How
need?
needy are you that you gotta have 4 and 5 husbands to fulfill all your needs? That's selfish. That's greedy. That's too needy. You have low self-esteem, low self-worth. You're a narcissist. You don't think about nobody but yourself.
Six tamarind.
If you that needy, come
Preach
on, man.
that. Preach
Just like
that.
and they talking about these work husbands and he can't do everything. You know what? That's why my boss hired me to be his executive assistant. Yeah, I was his work wife. Guess who made his doctor's appointments? Not his wife. I did.
Right.
Guess right. I made all his schedule. When his wife needed to know where he was, she called me
That's right.
and told me, Dorothy, if you leave, we gonna have to kill you because you know too much. He told me.
Right.
His kids all know me. They call me Auntie Dorothy.
That's right. That's
But
right.
all I'm saying is, you have to have. No, he didn't expect his wife to do all that. He expected her to be at home, take care of them 5 kids, make sure the house was managed and everything. And he expected me, who he paid me good, to make sure that I managed him on those work duties and a few more things.
Right.
But I ain't have to sleep with him.
Right. That's it. And that's it.
hey,
She
hey,
just need, she sound like she need a hell of a lot of attention.
It's called, you know
no, that's
what?
what she's saying. That's what she says. She does. She says she needs she admits that she requires a lot of attention, right? And instead of her husband, because her and her husband, I guess her first husband, well, her only husband, her legitimate husband, have been married for I guess over 30 years, and her second, what she called her second husband, because they had a ceremony, quote unquote ceremony, as a
Mhm.
marriage ceremony. They've been married for over, I think 14 years or 11 years,
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that.
Something
But
like
how?
that, whatever.
But you that needy? I
Hmm.
wouldn't want to be with somebody that's that needy.
Hmm.
I didn't walked into somebody whose mother and father did not validate them, that didn't give them enough attention, or that you got 7 kids, right?
Hmm.
Every kid needs something different, but all of them need no love. But those 7 different personalities, and you have to know how to deal. Even if you only got 2, you got to know how to deal with those 2, and they both have different needs. And you need to validate those needs, but you need to let them know they can't be selfish in what they need. You can't always be the one getting everything. It's got to be give and take. What Janet Jackson say? What have you done for me lately?
Look,
Man,
okay, all right. So that's right now. Can men and women, and I'm gonna ask each one of you individually, with your perspective on this, and when you're married, be completely 100% honest with one another. If you had some type of feelings towards another person outside there, that you could come home and say, "Man, I don't know what it is. This girl just came to work. I'm experiencing something, whatever, whatever. But I'm just letting you know. I mean, I'm not doing nothing with her, but I'm just trying to be open and honest with you." Say that. What would your response be if your person came home and said that to you? Because she's saying in her relationship they can do that all day and they can talk it out and work it out and it'd be no problem. And that so they don't have that aspect of being jealous or envious or nothing like that in her type of relationships. So what do you think about that? Is that something
Or
that's
you go
healthy
first.
or unhealthy or what?
Tim,
Huh?
you go first.
I don't think it's like unhealthy, but that goes back to, one of the things we talked about yesterday, communication and trust and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, if it gets to that, it's going to blow up. But that one individual would have to maybe think, maybe there's something I'm not doing to satisfy my partner, and that's when counseling comes in. Are both parties willing to go to counseling?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And when you're with someone for a while, if you're observant, you know a person's ways.
You
So
got that. You ain't lying.
you know how they feel at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, how they feel at 6 o'clock, what their thought. I mean, so you know your partner, and if your partner is kind of, then again, like I said, it's either counseling or maybe it's time to move on.
Okay, so your wife Carla comes home. She says, Troy, I want to be honest with you. I met this guy. I feel like I'm attracted to him. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Your response is what? Let's go to counseling,
No, my
or
response
what you
is
think?
I need to pay the mortgage. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I spent 25 fucking years, and I ain't got time. I ain't got
See,
time to be going nowhere else. If that nigga can pay the mortgage and that HOA bill that I got, hey, I'm all fucking cool.
what you got on my
What
40,
you got on
Craig?
shit.
pay my bill? Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my telephone bill?
Okay, okay, okay. You know what?
No.
We all can see.
Hey, Auntie. For some reason, I think he's telling me the truth. But D Max, so D Mac, you go handle that. Handle that. Well, handle what I'm the same question. I'm gonna pose the same question to
So
you. Handle that.
my my response my response to it would be, okay, so what is that something you feel like you want to explore? You know, if
She just
because
want she come to you being honest. Y'all supposed
I
to be
know,
best friends. Y'all in a relationship. Y'all
but
married,
I gotta
right?
dig. I gotta dig deeper. Okay, you
Okay.
you feeling you feeling something for the dude? Is that something you trying to explore, or are you telling me that you need something more from me, or is it something that I'm not giving you that's causing you to look that way? So um, you can come to me with it. I'm gonna have to take that. You know, I'm not gonna kick you out the door as soon as you say you was attracted to somebody, because I ain't blind my damn self. You know,
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
the I think the I think the point there that's missed is you can see that and get all of them teenage feelings up in you, but that's when you as a person have to think to yourself, is that worth losing what I got? You
I'm
know?
glad you said that, Auntie. She's mentioned right my 7-year-old self, my 10-year-old self, right? She mentioned that, so it's a good thing you just said it because that made me think about what she was saying. That she was addressing that aspect of her at that age or whatever, maybe
And her
having
husband too,
yeah,
because
and her
remember she
husband
was
too.
on the
Right, right,
first
right.
date.
So she's saying
And
that these are normal things that people go through, right? And so how do you address these things if you can't go to your mate and talk to them about it? You know, I
You
mean, because
got
everybody talk to their girlfriends or their homeboys about, man, dog, this girl, she just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, we all been there. You know what I
you
mean?
got
We
listen,
all been there.
but you
listen.
also have to know before you bring that home. You also have to know your mate and know if they can handle that.
Right.
You better
This
know.
is this is true. I'm saying, but she's saying in her relationship they don't have those
Yeah,
indiscussions.
because they
There's
all got
no
others.
Yeah. Right. They
It
all
took them a
they all
couple of years
agree.
to get there, though. It's not like they just woke up
no
one
no.
day.
They
'Cause
work to
he
get
the one
there.
that came in and said he was attracted. He had somebody that he was checking out and liking,
One of her
and she
girlfriends. One of her
no.
girlfriends.
And so it took them a couple of years to get there. And when
Yeah,
she went on the first date, she came home and his 13-year-old self showed up. She said he
yeah.
was salty, he was mad, he was all that. But let me tell you something. You better know your spouse. My husband come up to me talking about, well, I'm attracted to so and so, so on. First of all, I'm
I would
gonna
too. I
have a
would
straight
too.
because
Right?
I'm gonna say, you know what? Did she just walk in the room and you decided that's who you wanted to be with, or did this build up? Did she compliment you? Because when you start changing and doing things different, I'm gonna notice it. So you need a few more compliments and stuff like that. Do you need me to compliment you, or you just need it from somebody else because you need to be validated? And if you need to be validated, ask yourself, where am I lacking at? Did my mama not give me the love and nurture me? Because you know what? Say what you want. Ain't nothing like a man with low self esteem. And it shows. And some men show it more than others. And for some reason, I can spot it, but you never tear down a man with low self esteem. But you can't keep on stroking them too, because you know what? If I gotta make you take it, I gotta make you keep it. And I ain't got that kind of energy in me. I don't.
Right, right.
You got to figure out yourself. You know what? Is she? I know I'm attracted to her, but just like D Mac said, is it worth me giving up what I have? Because listen, I knew a chick that was attracted to y'all uncle, and I wanted to tell her, baby, if he sleep with you, all you gonna get is a wet back. Because he coming home, and he ain't gonna leave me for you, not for you. He
Because
not.
he coming home.
He coming home. Now he gonna be in trouble when he come home, but he coming home.
Not only that, but and this is for the brothers out there that don't be listening to all this and thinking you going because Michael Myers will come out of her ass in a heartbeat. You go in that kitchen.
Baby,
She done fix.
Don't go to sleep that night. You bring
Yeah,
that shit
don't
on.
go
yeah.
to sleep. Right, sleep like this. What you
You ready to be
want
awake. You ready to be awake the rest of the night.
Better play PlayStation for 24 hours because she gonna get
Yes.
Michael Myers.
Hey,
But,
man.
but and you better know when to come. Don't. She didn't came home from work. She tired. Somebody at work and got on her last nerve. Then the kids worrying. Can I have this? Can I have that? And you talking about, baby, did you cook anything? You come home with some news like that, you better have cooked. You better get them kids some what's that? Some
NyQuil.
So
not
damage
NyQuil. Whatever
over.
it is, the night
Codeine. Some
melatonin.
codeine.
You
Some
better get them
codeine.
kids some melatonin, right? You better have her some bath water, rub her feet, and then say, you know what? I'm just telling you this because we need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's somebody at work and she nice look, and even if they're not nice looking, it's something about them I'm just kind of attracted to. So let's talk about that. Because
Now,
maybe
don't think she ain't gonna come up to your job the next day.
she might not. She might not come up the next day. She might give you a little time, but she coming up there.
Oh yeah.
Coming up there to
You
the
gotta
job.
Man, I'm
figure
gonna,
because she
I'm gonna tell
but
them.
do men do things men do things differently? Would you go up to the job, Troy? If Carla says she was attracted to somebody and see who the hell she
Like I
attracted
said, if that nigga go pay my mortgage and the HOAs, yeah, I'm
to?
gonna get that
I
nigga some
forgot. D
love.
Mac.
Hey, hey,
D Mac,
hey,
I
hey.
forgot about this need.
What's your pocketbook looking like, bro? What you got
What's your
today?
D
figure?
Mac,
How much you got
D
in your
Mac, you going up to
401k?
that?
Is that what
You
you
going up to
saying,
that?
Troy?
You going up
You
to the
got a
job?
401k. You got some stocks, some bonds. Yeah.
D
Yeah,
Mac, you going up to the job and check him out?
I'm going. I'm
You
going.
going up there?
I'm going up there.
Okay, all right. You going
But
up
you
there?
know what? But you better keep talking
I
though.
I ain't going to
Keep
start no
talking.
shit. I'm just going to.
No,
I'm
he
just.
ain't got nothing. He may not even know that she
You may
attracted to
not
him.
even know,
Right,
but
right, right,
and she ain't gonna know I was there either.
right.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. I got.
And he probably ain't studying. She ain't, he ain't studying her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And probably got somebody at home
Yeah,
look way better than that he really attracted to.
9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times.
That's it.
9 out of
Hell, he
ten
might
times.
not
It's
even
just
he
that
might not even like women, or or vice
I didn't want to say it,
vice
Troy, but
versa on the other side. You
You
know,
never
he
know.
might be
Hey,
good for the other
I'm
team.
saying you never.
But
Hey,
here's the other thing. Sometimes it's
that can
just
that can happen too.
that missing element. You know what? You every now and then I shouldn't have to get compliments from outside my marriage. I
Hey,
shouldn't. Now people do compliment you
mhm.
outside your marriage. I get that, but your spouse not ever saying, "Oh, baby, you look nice." Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
honey,
that's bad.
thank you. Oh, you know what? You ain't never complimenting your man, but you could compliment the pastor. You could compliment your boss. You could compliment your coworker, but you can't never compliment your man.
Right.
No, something ain't wrong with that.
So that's my boy. But that's that's a that there and therein lies a whole nother topic that we'll bring up, on another show about the one the compliment
Your ego needing to be stroked.
and your ego
You
needing
know
to be.
what? I don't think your ego need to be stroked. Even a dog want to be petted on the head once or twice.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's all I'm saying. You can't compliment somebody in your household.
Right.
That always get lost too. That's something that get lost. Like you was talking about Auntie holding hands. Sometimes something simple as she ain't want you to take her to no $500 thing. She wanted her hand held. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
So
what?
sometimes, so you know.
I had this conversation today because of something Troy had sent, and I was
Mhm.
talking to Jean about it. I said, "Honey, we used to be when we were before we got married.
Mhm.
Every Wednesday was our time together. We either went out or we cooked for each other. He cooked for me or I cooked for him. I said
Right.
then when we got married, we it kind of fell off a little bit. It was every other week. Now it's throw a coin in the air. Let's see if we can even get there.
Yeah,
I said let's
that kind of stuff
let's
happens
try
too.
to get back to and here's my thing. I'm not the one. You don't you take me out this date night and we got to spend $200-300. Are you kidding me? You
Mhm.
take me to Jack in the Box. My brother Lynn know how I like Jack in the Box because you done had none here, and they just opened up too. I ain't no picky chick.
That's right.
Don't take me to McDonald's though. Don't take me
Yeah.
there.
Hey, 11
But
o'clock at Jack in the Box for one of those malts, and that used to do it for us.
See,
I,
you know
I
what?
get
Because it's
strawberry
all
and
about us
vanilla. We was
spending
good.
quality time and just conversating with each other. That's what we once a month. Let's just go out, grab something, sit and talk, chat, and just and in Chicago, it's plenty of free stuff to do.
hmm
And if we want to spend some money, we do that.
You know what a lot of people has gotten away from too. So back in the day, on a Friday, you went to Blockbuster, and you got about three
Absolutely.
fucking movies and some popcorn, right?
hmm
And you spent the whole night doing that. That was almost a every Friday thing, you know. And
They got Netflix. They got Netflix now.
three,
We got Netflix and we got a big screen television, baby, and
Mhm.
we keep popcorn in our house.
Yeah,
Our
Absolutely.
house is the popcorn shop.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. That's Netflix. Netflix replaced the Blockbuster. You know, you ain't got to go out and get it no more. You can have it right there at your house.
but what I guess what I was getting at though is
It's
you
family
guys
time.
were together. You went to the video store together,
Yep.
or you said, "Hey, get this video, yada yada yada," and y'all held
So
hands
what?
in the video.
Okay, but you saying that doesn't substitute. That's not substituting what if a person have an attraction for another person. That's not keeping them from having an attraction from another person. Even though you're doing certain things like that, hey, it still may nothing. She may not want to, or he may not want to act on whatever that is. But they were just trying to come to you and be honest with you because you guys are in a relationship. You guys are supposed to be
What
best friends.
attracts you to that person? That's
Don't
all
know
I'm.
something. I mean, hell, People come across your plate sometime and you just attracted to them. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It ain't
people
just
can
that.
come across my thing and I can say, you know what? That's a good looking man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't attraction. That's just me thinking that brother look good.
Okay. Yeah. But you
And then
know,
he open up his mouth. Hey girl, how you doing? Where that come from?
he might have Billy D. Williams, might have Billy D. Williams smoothed you over. You know what I'm saying? You
Listen,
like
if his name not Avery Brooks, no.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Holly Berry, come up to me right now. I'm saying, here, baby, we're doing a picture, and I'm sending it to her. Baby, I'll be home in 2 days.
Nah, yeah. This one might
no,
keep me out.
you gonna
Keep me
sunshine.
out a little late.
You gonna
He
sunshine.
gonna start.
Yeah, this one might keep me out a little late, baby.
Hey
I'm
man,
sorry.
don't y'all listen to that. Don't y'all do that.
I'm
Don't y'all
going
do
home
that.
in
Nobody
2 days.
doing that.
Yeah, don't y'all do that, y'all. Don't listen to him about that. Don't he just play it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know
They
what I
just
mean? You know,
jokes.
get yourself in trouble. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Don't take
Anyway,
it
D Mac.
personal.
Hey, look,
He
we
gonna
gotta get up out of here. D Mac, what you got for him today, man? Shit. Let's get up out of here, man.
9.5 out of 10 men know damn well if Holly Berry came on to him, where their ass gonna be tomorrow.
But
Oh man.
how many men has Holly lost?
A
All,
lot.
all of them except the one
Shit.
But
he
Damn near everybody she been with.
it's a 2 day thing though. I only want her for 2 days. I don't want her after that.
You
Hey,
don't know if it's 2 days. It
hey,
might be 30 minutes and you're gonna be
hey,
pissed.
hey, look here. Some of her husbands only wanted her for 2 days too.
Right,
So
right.
you
And
know
she
that's how
probably
that
might
go.
bring some baby oil to the party.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we
And
go.
with that, here comes the thought.
Here we
Here's my,
go.
here's my thought of the day. And y'all take this through the weekend and think about this. Don't put so much stock in the things that will not pay you any dividends.
Mm.
There it is, right.
I ain't just talking about stocks, bonds, and money.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we out.